morning. My name is GarrettD. I'm from Searcy, Arkansas. Have you ever been in a place where you felt like you were too far gone? Like you had run so far from God that there was no way back? Well, in Jonah 2 reminds us that no matter how deep we've sunk, God can still transform us. The belly of the fish was not Jonah's grave. It was his gateway to grace. And it's in the darkest places that God often does his deepest work. In Jonah 2:1 through 2, from inside the fish, Jonah prayed to the Lord, his God. He said, "In my distress, I called to the Lord, and he answered me." Jonah is not transformed on the boat. He is not transformed in the storm. His transformation begins in the belly of the fish, in the lowest, darkest place he had ever been. Why? Because it was there that he finally was desperate enough to cry out to God. Sometimes God allows us to hit rock bottom, not to destroy us, but to get our attention. Jonah had been running from God, but now he's running to God in prayer. Desperation can be the soil to where transformation grows. Have you been trying to fix things on your own? Sometimes God lets us get to the end of ourselves, so we finally look up. Jonah 2:4, I said, "I have been banished from your sight, yet I will look again towards your holy temple." Jonah is finally letting go. No more excuses, no more running, just surrender. He recognizes that he can't fix what's broken in his life. Only God can. This is the turning point. Not when the fish spits him out, but when Jonah surrenders his will to God. Transformation is not about trying to harder. It's about giving up control and letting God reshape us from the inside out. Surrender isn't a one-time event. It's a lifestyle. Are there areas in your life you're still trying to control? In Jonah 2:9, but I, with shouts of grateful praise, will sacrifice to you what I have vowed. I will make good. I will say, salvation comes from the Lord. From the belly of the fish, Jonah begins to worship. His situation hasn't changed yet. He's still surrounded by darkness and seaweed, but his heart has. That's the sign of transformation. Not when your life has a way of throwing curveballs. But what really matters is how we respond. Just look at Jonah. He went from running away from God to celebrating his goodness. He shifted from rebellion to repentance, from being silent to singing praises. Can you find it in your heart to worship even in the darkest times? True transformation means lifting your voice in praise, even when the breakthrough feels far away. Take Jonah 2:10, for instance. And the Lord commanded the fish, and it vomited Jonah onto dry land. This wasn't just a rescue. It was a fresh start. The fish didn't mark the end of Jonah's journey. It was a chance to reset. God gave him another opportunity to embrace his calling. When we genuinely meet God and allow him to change us, we can't help but evolve. When we rise up with renewed purpose, a fresh heart, and a revitalized mission. What is God nudging you to return to? Then don't let your second chance slip away. Embrace it and step into a life of obedience and purpose. Jonah 2 beautifully illustrates transformation, not because Jonah was flawless, but because he was real. He cried out for help, surrendered his will, worshipped, and moved forward in obedience. You might feel like you're stuck in your own belly of a fish, feeling trapped, broken, or ashamed. But take heart. God isn't finished with you yet. Your struggles can become your stepping stones. Your lowest point can launch you into something extraordinary. Don't let your past mistakes define who you are. Allow God to reshape you, just like Jonah. He has a mission waiting for you on the other side of the storm. Thank you.